guys, welcome back to Makeup and Hustle. My name is Vidhi and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're doing a little bit of a different routine. So basically, I wanted to create a fresh and glowy, dewy sort of a base. It's winter here in Australia and it's the perfect time to have that hydration on your skin, and that's exactly what I am going to be filming today. I have done one of these videos in the past. It's about 5 years ago. I'll leave it down below and up in the cards as well. It's one of my most popular ones, and I feel like it's been so long and so much has changed, and I feel like my skills have also developed. So I thought I would do like an updated one in today's video. Before we get started though, I do want to say, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below because I do upload every Sunday. And I'm also sort of trying to upload a bit more during the week. So I'll have like a video here and there that just pops up randomly over the week, but definitely every Sunday at 6 p.m. So please be sure to subscribe. And if you find this video useful and helpful, please also don't forget to give it a like as well. So without further rambling on, let's get started with the video. So I'm starting out with wine today. So it's actually Thursday and we're actually going out for late night shopping. And I just sort of wanted to wear makeup. I don't wear makeup as much because I'm back at the store and we have to wear a face mask, which I find very annoying. So anyways, to start off, I've got this Sephora Ultra Glow Serum. This is something that I picked up a while ago. Okay, so it's got vitamins C and E, 97% of the ingredients from natural origin. So it comes with like a dropper bottle. I haven't used this one in the past, but typically I would go in with like a moisturizing primer or like a dewy primer. Should I do like, no, I'm too messy for that. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the dropper and just rub it between my palms. Of course, I have moisturized. Okay, this is interesting. It's not sticky or anything like that, but I can definitely feel it on my skin, if that makes sense. It is definitely oily, but it feels good. Okay, cool. Now for this one, I'm actually going to go in with my Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. I love this foundation. It's one of my favorites. This is in the shade 220 Natural Beige. And it's got SPF 40. This one I'm just going to... I've reached about half a bottle, so I feel like I need to get a backup. And we're going to try and make this as full coverage as possible as well. And again, I'm just going to use a foundation brush. As of late, you guys know that that's what I've been preferring. So because we're after full coverage today, we're going to go directly in with concealer now. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. This is in the shade 328 Biscuit. Interesting name. But I'm just going to go in with this. This one does give me a lot of coverage, and this is great for just kind of covering up my freckles and everything. The foundation has really covered up all of my other imperfections. So I don't want to make it too heavy and cakey, so I'm going directly in with concealer now. And this one I love because it does just cover everything up. It's got really nice coverage, and it's really comfortable to wear. It doesn't settle in my fine lines or anything like that. And my problematic areas are usually my eyes, and I do have deep set creases as well. So I do like this one for that reason. Just again using a brush to blend that in. And something that I always do is I always take my fingers to sort of go back in and just melt everything into my skin. The warmth of your finger really just helps to sort of stick to the skin a little bit better. So I'm just taking my ring finger and just going over where we've applied the concealer. Not putting any pressure. I'm literally just dabbing it and like, you know, pushing it in place. Now normally I do tend to add just a tiny bit in my inner corners. Off late I've been doing that a lot. Not that sometimes I just feel like just need something a little bit extra. And then whenever I do something like this, I always just go back in with my fingers. I don't use the brush necessarily. Just when I'm feeling like I don't want to, you know, use my finger, like I don't want to soil my fingers, that's when I'll use a brush. But there we go. It just gives it like a smoother finish, to be honest. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to bronze up my face. And because we want like a dewy and hydrating and a moisturizing overall look, I'm actually going to go in with like a cream formula. So this is the Maybelline V Face Duo Stick. Again, I don't think there is a shade name on here, so I'm not even going to bother wasting time. But I think it's like one of there's only 2 shades, so it's the lighter one, I believe. But I'm just going to apply that where I would normally bronze. And I'm going a little bit heavy-handed because I feel like this is a little bit of a lighter color. Just for the illusion of fuller lips as well. And then just going in with the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to dot that in the center and just around here. And then taking the concealer brush that I used earlier, I'm just going to blend the concealer out. And then going in with the foundation brush, we're just going to blend out the bronzer or the contour. I'm making sure to blend upwards and not downwards. So where we had the concealer, I'm trying to avoid that area. And I'm just like taking it up and blending it upwards. Just like so. And then just going in with my nose contour. I've got one of these old blushes from Revlon. I've had this in my collection for a while. This is the Rosy Glow cream blush. It's nice. It's a beautiful sort of a mauvey rose color, and we are just going to be using sort of a stippling brush like that and just placing that. Don't think it shows up as much on my skin tone. It just kind of blends in. There we are. Okay, so now we're just going to quickly set everything because all these creases on my eyes and everything is just driving me nuts. So I'm just going to brush that out. And then to set everything, we're going to first go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. This is in 10 Light. And I'm just taking like a triangle, sponge triangle, and we're just going to place that in the eye area. And I'm just going to place the loose powder in the areas where I crease the most. And I won't bake as long today because we don't want it to be super dry. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm just going to be using my Australia's Fresh and Flawless powder in Deep Natural. And I'm just using a big fluffy powder brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro in number 2. And we're just going to set everything in place. The reason why I set everything in place is because other than just the dryness around, other than the oily T-zone, my face is pretty dry, but then I do have a oilier T-zone, so I do feel like I need to set that. And also for my creasing, it does help when I set everything in place. And as I'm applying face powder, I am brushing away the bake as well. I'm just going to quickly do my brows because I feel like I look very naked without them. So I'll just do my brows and I'll be right back. All right, brows are all done. Feels so much better. It just frames your face. You can't just, you know, brows are brows. Like, I mean, come on. Anyways, moving on, I'm going to go in with my Revlon Skin Lights Cons 10 bronzer. This is 002. I love the new products from Revlon. Like, I am obsessed. But anyways, I'm just using my typical bronzer brush, and we're just going to lightly bronze up the face. This is really pigmented, so you want to kind of go in with a light-handed, and especially if you've already got like the cream bronzer in place, then you just kind of just want a light dusting. Typically, like Revlon, after such a long time, have released something that is very exciting, and it's very like on trend, I want to say. Like, more than this, their highlighter, oh my god, I am obsessed. Like, oh my gosh. So I'm concentrating on my double chin area and then just taking it out. And then I'm just going to use that to bronze my nose as well. Just pitching the brush a little bit. And then for blush today, because we wanted that dewy, glowy skin, I'm going to be going in with my Milani Baked Blush. This is in the shade Dulce Pink. And just using my e.l.f. Dual Fiber. I've used this brush for like ages for my blush. I just absolutely love it. So now for the star of the show, I absolutely love this. This is the one that I was talking about. So this is the Revlon, again, it's the Skin Lights collection, and the shade is 201 Daybreak Glimmer. This is such a beautiful highlighter. It is not like, it's a shimmer. It's not a glittery highlighter. It's got a nice soft sheen. Like, it is just stunning. Like, look at that. It is so pretty. It is so, so pretty. Like, I'm obsessed. For this one, I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. Small tapered brush to apply that on my cheeks. And I always take it around my temple, like just a little bit above my brow arch. I feel like that just, it reflects really pretty in the lights. It looks so pretty. Look at that. It's stunning. And then just on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge. And I'm actually just, whatever's left on the brush, I'm actually going to take it in the center as well. I do have a really big forehead, and I feel like there are a lot of areas where the light hits. So I'm just sort of covering my base. But it's a stunning highlighter. Like, a little bit of it goes such a long way. If you can get your hands on it, like, it is stunning. And then this literally is the base, but what I'm going to do my eyes, and I'm going to keep it very simple, but I'll quickly do my eyes, and we'll be right back to sort of set everything in place and then finish off the video. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, we're nearly done. I have done really simple eye makeup. I used the Revolution Surf, Revolution in collaboration with Surf palette. This is the Extra Spice one. I love this palette. It is so pretty. It's got amazing mirrors, and mine's very, very dirty because this is a very powdery palette. I have used cookie dough in like all over my eyelids as well as up to my crease. And then I did every day in the inner maybe 2/3 of the eye with dreams in the outer corners, and I've used lakes in the bottom on the bottom lash line, and then for eyeliner I used Reputation. So really really nice and simple look, just a slight winged liner with the eyeshadow. And then for my lips, I'm using my Models Prefer. This one's like even rubbed off the print on there, but this is the Caramelized Dessert. I love this shade for like everyday use. It is very moisturizing. It's very nice, very like, it's like My Lips but better sort of a color. And then for my lip liner, I use the Soft Contouring Lip Liner from Essence in this shade Big Proposal. This is what I used in the last video as well. And then for my mascara, I use the Flower Beauty Lash Warrior mascara to give it that extra dose of hydration and to lock everything in place and just kind of lock in that moisture and then dew. I am going to be using the Mario Badescu facial spray. This is with rose water and aloe vera and herbs and stuff like that. This one smells very, very refreshing. I love it. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? If you've watched my previous video and you're watching this one as well, you know, what is the comparison? What do you guys think? Obviously, I'll leave it in the links down below as well as up in the cards. So do a little comparison. Let me know what you think. You know, has my methods changed? I feel like I've come a long way. I feel like I've learned a lot in the last couple of years. So my techniques have changed. I feel like the way I do my makeup and the way I talk about it, it's different. Like I've gained more confidence. So please let me know down below what you thought of this video, what you thought of the technique, and how my look turned out today. Is it something that you would do? Please leave me a comment down below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. But until next time, take care, you guys. Have a happy weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!